Thank you for being here. So many great news, so many great ideas and projects to cover. I won't be able to cover them all, but today is June 3rd, and we're just going to touch some highlights, talk through what's happening on the Solana network. Okay, so one of the things that I first preface real quick, I went to the Consensus Conference in Austin. Solana had its own house. Helium had its own house, and it's Monday. I get tongue tied on Monday. So what I want to do is just give you a brief little view of how I saw Solana's impact at Consensus. Bitcoin, of course, was usually the dominant talk, then Ethereum, then Solana. But what I noticed is the number one takeaway is how important community is. If you're going to be able to build a project, you're going to need a community. I interviewed a guy from Helium and Helium Mobile. Basically, they created a blockchain network that allows people to be able to gain access via Wi-Fi and connect their phone. So it helps save the money. So that's why it's only $20 a month for a Helium plan versus $60 or whatever it is, $80 depending on how much you get from Verizon or AT&T. But what I find is the focus on building community, really trying to craft it, encourage it, get people to be involved, vote in different ideas and concepts that they want to try. Okay, so Consensus was great. I learned a lot. My first crypto conference, and now let's dive into Solana. Okay, right now you can see Bitcoin, as always, leading the pack, staying pretty stable. Over the past 7 days, down 1.5% at 69,421. Ethereum 3787 down 5%. They're trying to figure out when they can launch these ETFs so people can buy into them. Institutional investments. And Solana, I just heard some news that right now they want a futures ETF to get the ball rolling for the spot ETF. But because of the price fluctuation of Solana, they're not sure when that's going to happen. It's at 164 right now, and with down about 4% over the past 7 days. Okay, so this is fascinating to me. PayPal is partnering with Solana, so you can make payments with PayPal USD stablecoin using the Solana network. It just shows how fast they are, the cheap fees that they have, and this can't really be done on Ethereum. It can probably be done on an L2 like Base, Arbitrum, but right now it's probably not possible to do on the Ethereum network itself. All right, next, Solana daily trends, top 10 trending Solana projects. Radium, which is an exchange, different protocol. You can go long, you can go short, you can buy different coins. Jupiter, very similar in nature. Meta Oasis, don't really know too much about. MarginFi, tried that. It's basically a DeFi protocol. Drift protocol, Solin protocol, Camino Finance, Jito Sol, which is a staking platform. Marinade Finance, also staking also a staking platform, and then the Saber DAO. So these are the top projects from Solana Daily. And like I said, I'm trying to give you the alpha, trying to give you ideas of where to look, what to try, because there's so much going on. So I want to try to keep these to 10 minutes, give you updates of what's going on. Like I said, Seb Montgomery, he also has a YouTube channel, does a great job. Lots of fun, lots of great alpha. Okay, so on the Solana.com website, you have an ecosystem. There's so much to learn and filter through. Trending projects. You can see Squads, Monk, DAO, Tensor, Helios, Hive Mapper, and Fire Dancer. Fire Dancer is the upgrade that they want to do to make the network, I think, 10 times faster, 50 times faster. It's insane what they're trying to do and how they're trying to make it more stable, but also faster. So it's just really great work. So check this out, solana.com/ecosystem. Okay, Helios, this was fascinating. The top 33% of Solana is dominated by validators who view Solana as an afterthought. For Solana to be at the top and fulfill its potential, this cannot be the case. Helios is a fully and exclusively dedicated to accelerating Solana. If this aligns with you, stake with us and earn an additional 8 to 10% on your SOL. We take 0% commission. So if you have SOL, you can go Helios Labs and you can go stake your SOL. And this is what Sanctum was all about. Sanctum also, different projects are trying to help stabilize Solana, be able to have tokens that aren't just flying around back and forth, but are in a pool. What that does is it stabilizes the whole protocol. So everything is used and not having trouble tracking, not being able to know if there's enough liquidity in certain projects. So Solana Stakehouse is also, I talked about Drip. It's an NFT based community where artists will create NFTs, music, images, graphic novels. Really fascinating. At Drip_house. And then at Solana Stakehouse. So what you do, you stake your SOL. If you have one SOL, you stake it with house SOL right here, right? It's an LST. And see, this is Sanctum. So I'm going to go to Sanctum to kind of show you. But then what you'll also earn is Drip droplets. And those droplets then you can use to get NFTs. This is this whole ecosystem, this whole community that Solana is building. Okay, and this is Sanctum. This is what we've talked about already. I'm farming this currently. So basically you connect a wallet. I've talked about having a phantom wallet. But basically you connect. Once you connect, then you go, it shows you how many points that you've earned. I don't have a ton. I don't know. I think I'm not even in the top 20,000. But I'm trying these things out. Like I said, like this whole ecosystem is growing on me. And it still gets scary at times. I'm not going to lie to you. Like some of these things are, like I said, this is not financial advice because some of these things can go to zero. You could lose some money. But what I've noticed is Solana, Ethereum, Bitcoin, those top three are really trying to do things the right way. And that's where you have to think is where are you going to put your money? You want high upside, but you also don't want too much risk. And up to you to decide how much risk you're willing to take on. But like this is Infinity. So if I click on it, Infinity is the Sanctum coin. But what you do is you earn experience points for every 1 SOL worth of INF you have. You get 10 experience points, which means you get more points in the system, which means eventually you'll get more of an airdrop. But the idea is you get all these bonuses for helping stabilize the Solana ecosystem. And they have Bonksy, which is the Bonk meme coin community. I don't even like calling it a meme coin because it's really become its own community. So check this out. If you have some, stake some here. You get a little more than a centralized exchange. I think right now it's just under 5%, like on Coinbase. Here, it's usually between 8 to 12%, depending on the project. But you also get rewards. So if you really are interested in Bonk or you're interested in these projects, then you can support them and you get rewarded. Okay, so that's the PayPal one. Camino here. Mother is live on Camino. Camino Finance is like a lending protocol as well as liquid staking, so you can put money in different. So you could put money, some of your Sol and some of your Jupiter into a pool, and that also allows them to use that, and that's when you get rewards. Like I said, this is not advice to do this. Just go check it out. But this pairing, Mother and Sol, I don't know if I would do this. I'm just being honest. I don't know much about Mother. It's probably definitely not as stable as Sol. But if you try the base, I think I have a pairing of Sol Jupiter and Sol Bonk. Because if basically what a liquidity pool does is it will pull it out. But what will end up happening is you could get all your coins moved to one asset or the other. And I am not an expert in this area, so do your research. But I'm okay with if my one Sol turns into Bonk, because I feel like it's a good project and will go up. Okay, now Nosana AI is a really big important play during this bull run. AI probably next bull run too is AI is going to be the type of catalyst and growth in so many different projects, from Ethereum to Solana to all these other projects. They're going to need power. They're going to need be able to store this data, and so go check this out. I've bought into this project, just to be honest, and basically, it's powering the AI revolution, the most cost-effective GPU grid with zero lock-in, developed and customized for AI inference workloads, which is, I don't know if you follow Tesla, but Elon Musk talks about that, AI inference. So I believe it's being able to recognize something out in the world and be able to understand it and how to use that data. Like if you're driving a car and a squirrel crosses the road or a dog, the car can stop. Consumers, miners, and businesses can monetize their ideal hardware by becoming a Nosana node powered by Solana and the NOS token. So you can stake your Nosana here. So I believe in this project. I believe it has good tokenization. They're not going to rug. Like I said, this is not financial advice. Check this out, do your research. I believe just a few days ago, I staked 90 Sol, which allows me, let's say I put 100 in. After 90 days, I will have 74 more Nosana tokens. So I'm being paid back in Nosana, but I'm putting money into the system to stabilize it so they can use these, so it can stabilize the whole system. All right, Crypto Karl here with a K. Hope you enjoyed it, June 3rd. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Smash the like button or just tap it, please, because I'm trying to create this content to help leaders in the crypto space really understand how to understand these projects and be able to utilize them. All right, thanks.